What's good, YouTube? I'm back again with another video. I appreciate the love and the subscribers, man. That means a lot to me. To the new viewers that's coming onto my page, don't forget to hit that like, share, and subscribe button. That'll help the channel grow. I appreciate it. Much love. But yeah, man, I'm gonna jump straight into this topic, and it's actually a real life topic and a real life conversation. So, my girlfriend's baby daddy lived right next to us. She done cheated on me before, but that's the past. That is crazy to me, right? And listen up, fellas. I get you get lonely. I get, desperate times come from, for desperate measures. But don't be a fool. That is one tricky situation. Very tricky. A person that done cheated with you before, baby daddy live right next to y'all while you gone at work for 10 hours a day. What would you think will happen? It's gonna happen. People are human, people have hormones, and people get you know what. And when it's right there in your face, I'm gonna take my cake and eat it too. Like I said, people get desperate, people be lonely, and we, as people, as human beings, we settle because we don't want to be alone. So we'll settle for something like that for comfort. And usually that type of comfort ain't always the best comfort to have. If anything, you set yourself up for failure. For a woman to disrespect you like that. For one, it's already disrespectful to be living right next to your baby daddy and then start a relationship. And then on top of that, just had a baby, right? These are real life conversations. I'm not making this up. Just had a baby, and then it could be a high possibility that that baby could not be yours. Off of the rip of the past. You get what I'm saying? So that baby could be her baby daddy's next door. It could be yours because y'all in a relationship. But how could you settle for that as a man? You feel me? Men are very territorial creatures. I wouldn't want my woman right next to her baby daddy, because I ain't got a problem with single mothers. Some guys do, but that's a whole different topic. I wouldn't want my woman's baby daddy right next to my woman or whatever, whether she a good woman, solid, whatever. Because at the end of the day, it's just opening up a door for cheating. That don't make you insecure. That don't make you a bad man. That don't make you, untrustworthy or none of that. If anything, it makes you protecting your hoard. You know what I'm saying? Protecting your kingdom. And at the end of the day, when you got things like that going on and it's right there in their face and it didn't happen in the past, it's a high possibility it will happen again. You cannot be too nice. You got to put your foot down as a man. I wouldn't even live there until that whole situation got changed. Either I'm going to be over there or he going to have to move. Because at the end of the day, why would you settle for something like that? It's ridiculous. Like I said, we get depressed, we get lonely, and we looking for comfort. And sometimes we look for comfort in people, and sometimes that's not always the best suggestion because we choose the wrong people. That's how miscellaneous kids get born. That's how you have kids out of wedlock. That's how you end up on child support. That's how you end up with a whole messy situation because you're not putting enough confidence in yourself to settle for something like that. Me being an alpha male, me being a man, a real man in my opinion, because that's what I feel I am, I couldn't do it. Not because I don't trust her, just because I don't trust human nature. Especially if she already cheated on me. So I'm already a sucker for even allowing that to happen. At this point, you're going to stress yourself out. You're going to stress yourself out to the point where every day you go to work or you go to the store, whatever, you in your day-to-day, daily routine, you're going to think she's doing something. It ain't that much gratification in the world to put up with something like that. There's so many women on earth, and then to tolerate something like that, and on top of that, don't have a job, don't have a car, come with kids already. None against single mothers, but I'm just naming out the key factors. Like, baby daddy live right next to her. That's all the red flags in your face right there. I would have just been a sneakily coming over, hitting and quitting it. I would never settle for something like that. And on top of that, I would never settle for another man living right next to my woman that she just hit, that she been hitting over the years and had a kid with. You're setting yourself up to get cheated on. A lot of guys put themselves, I ain't gonna say guys, women and guys put themselves in these crazy predicaments and expect a good outcome when it was bad right in your face. I would never settle for less just to get one off or to be happy, because at the end of the day, long down the future, you're gonna have a bald head, you're gonna have gray hairs. A guy naturally questions if that's his kid anyway. So why would you put yourself in that predicament? Like I said, we get desperate and lonely, and we look for love in the wrong places. I done said that in my other videos. And at the end of the day, you're asking to get cheated on. You're asking for you to get a DNA test. You're asking for the drama. Because at the end of the day, I don't know no real dude that's going to settle for something like that. That's got a job. That got something going for herself. That's, that nice guy stuff goes out the window after a while. What if you make her mad? She like, you know what? I'm tired of him talking back to me. I'm tired of him mistreating me or whatever. Maybe you're not, but in her head, that's what you're doing. And you know what? I'm about to go over here, get her back blown out and go back home like nothing happened. That is crazy. I would never think in a million years I would hear some crazy stuff like that, but it happens though. Because people settle for less because of their, like I said, they use their emotional pain or their emotional trauma or from their ex or whatever, and they try to use it to look for better at other people. And sometimes you can't do that, because all you're doing is opening up a hell's gate for you to go through hell and back with a person that really don't understand what you're saying. It's some people that settles for it's some people that settles for that type of, what's the word? Playhouse games. I'm gonna just call it playhouse because I'm trying to limit my cussing on here. That's playhouse, bro. You dang near in a poly relationship. Like your girl's getting tossed around you would never know if your woman is getting her salads tossed while you at work, and then you come home and toss her salad. Now the salad. The point is, you don't settle for nothing like that, man. You like I said, you asking for a worldwide headache and a humongous, tremendous heartbreak. People will do the craziest things just to have somebody in their life. And sometimes being alone is one of the best things you could do. And you can have more to offer to a person that do choose to come into your life. Or, you can give more to, because that's settling. That's pocket change at that point. You got pocket change and lint. And what do you get in return? Nothing. Barely some cookies. You barely get the cookies, and then at the end of the day, it's probably because she might be getting her rocks off while you're gone. And then on top of that, you could be possibly calling off of work, messing your money up because you're arguing and stressing because you done caught feelings for this woman, and you knew your situation, and now you're messing your money up, you're messing your opportunities up, and then on top of that, you're paying all the bills. They're paying all the bills while the baby daddy live right next to them with their kids. That sound ridiculous to me. That is one of the craziest things I've ever heard. Well, one of the craziest things I've ever heard in real life in person. Because people, I told y'all, people come and talk to me or whatever, and I'm not gonna spread no names out or whatever, but he a cool guy or whatever. But at the end of the day, it's like, man, you gotta do better than that, man. You gotta do better than that. At the end of the day, that's just settling for less, man. And don't forget to hit that like, share, subscribe button to help the channel grow. I appreciate it, much love. And I appreciate my old subscribers to the new subscribers. I appreciate y'all rocking with me. Much love. But yeah, man, that's ridiculous, bro. And then on top of that, like I said, it could be a high possibility. It's a 98% chance that kid could not be yours, or it could be yours, but it couldn't be. And it's 2%. It's a 2% chance it could be yours. And then it's a 98% chance it won't be yours. Because like I said, she could be getting her back blown out while you're at work, or while you're at the grocery stores, or while you're going to get her stuff. And then at the end of the day, especially if she's immature, especially in her 20s, never had a guy that, you know, took care of her, helped her pay her bills, she left her to struggle. Man, that's just a messy situation that, like I said, to get your heart broken. And let me say this, man, as a man, you never settle for nothing like that, bro. Because I'm telling you, you're going to regret it in the future. It's too much out here. It took me a long time to understand that when I got my heart broken and went through a few women and whatever, and I had to realize, like, man, there's plenty out here. There's plenty out here. And if you ain't looking, sometimes they'll flock to you. And at the end of the day, man, to risk your blood pressure and be stressed out over somebody that done lived the life that you didn't walk in, they didn't live the life that they ain't had nothing to do with you. So she already just disrespected you by letting her baby daddy, I ain't gonna say not letting her, but basically being acceptive of her children's father staying right next to him. And on top of that, not taking care of the kids. And then on top of that, they live next to each other and don't get no child support. So he ain't paying child support. And then on top of that, he's just there. So if you can trust a situation like that, you can give somebody your wallet and say, hey, put my wallet in a stranger your wallet and be like, hey, do not take the $100 out of my wallet, please. Just make sure you put it back in my car because I'm busy right now. Like, come on, man. You cannot be that stupid. It ain't that much love in the world, bro. It ain't that much love in the world. And I just, you know, this was a topic that I had to share with, you know, my subscribers or people in the world that, you know, just trying to make a point. Like, man, people settle for less out of desperation. People get real desperate and they get impatient with themselves, and they, you know, when they low head stick up or they get a little tingly down there, they start thinking with their head and start making bad decisions.